All right. All right. So I just uploaded a video that should have premiered. Hold on, the camera's really. That should have premiered a year before this video premieres. I'm filming it October 2nd in the morning, early morning, 2022. And as that video that I posted and premiered a year from now, or year previous from now, pretty much gave a heads up that I'd be doing this. I'd be giving more personal updates about what's going on with me. So pretty much things have been really bad for me. I've been on hiatus from work for the last 2 weeks. Not for sickness or anything, just starting a business with a friend. I'm kind of like the junior partner in that. He's going through something himself, and I just haven't worked in 2 weeks. And it's funny, we were going into July, and it's like, we're going to do this deck job. I'll take 2 weeks at most, and then we're going to start charging more for what we do, for what, because we've been working for less than what we should be, because we're just trying to get the name of the company out there and try to build the business, get a reputation of the good work we do. So we get enough interest. We're not even advertising. We get enough interest where it's like, all right, after this deck, things gonna be good. But we knew he was gonna be going through some stuff. I don't want to get into his personal stuff, but then some other things affected work, and pretty much by the end of September, over a 6 months period, we made, now granted, and remember, we haven't yet started paying ourselves to the level we should. We're working for like he's got a side job. I fortunately live with family, so I can afford to not get paid like a living wage to do this work. And so in this last 6 months, we've made about 3.5 months worth of money. And that's this underpaid money. And it was funny, going into July, I had a lot of hope. And it was funny because last year was that way too, because I was going into, when I say going into July, it's looking into August, September. And the same thing happened last year. Looking into August, September, started writing down these things and I was going to get. It wasn't even mostly wasn't personal stuff. It was like a storage unit. Like, oh boy, I'm going to get the storage unit, and then I can start storing stuff in there. I can kind of clean up the house, organize this house, start repairing the house. I don't have the money to do that. But no. Went from pretty much having money to improve life to, granted, okay, we went 4 days without power because it was shut off. But to be fair, that was because we lost the bill. We didn't realize that was coming. So we could have paid it if we managed our money better. And, like, oh, don't spend this. This is for the electric. But power got turned off on a Thursday. We didn't have the money to pay it till Saturday, but they didn't, they wouldn't turn the power on till Monday. So 4 days without power, which sucked. That felt like rock bottom. And then 2 weeks later, everyone with a steady job in this house got paid. I have not got any money since maybe early September, which makes me feel even worse. So everybody gets paid and we are scraping by. Like, figuring out how we're gonna eat, scraping by. And we're a week into that 2 week period, and I don't know what's coming up the next week. And I'm hoping I start back to work this coming week. But I don't know. It's really rock bottom for me, almost. I mean, it couldn't be worse. Like Gary V's like, well, you could, he just gives worst examples. You could be living in a cave. Like, yeah, true. Be homeless. True. But here's, I've had multiple people tell me, like, just find a steady job. But I've been working this business, getting underpaid and working sometimes, I don't want to say every day for a month, but pretty darn close. And pretty much I'm working for the weekends free, if you think about it. By the way, I'm not making what I should. I'm not making what I'm working, if that makes sense. People doing what I'm doing are making a lot more than what I'm making right now. But there's an end game to our business. And problem is, now with my situation, people are like, you just need to get a steady job. But I didn't do all this work, getting underpaid and working every day to just quit when we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And we've gauged that we'll get to the end of the tunnel anywhere between a month to 6 months. And we were saying that a month ago. So really, 5 months at most. Probably March, to be honest. Let's see, September, October, November, December, February, March. So yeah. It really sucks. So there's that. And then I don't know if I mentioned this on a previous video that's not a part of this. A year later, ooh, there's a good title for that. Or a year before, whatever. I was on a nice, like every day working out. And then I got sick and the temperature dropped because I was working out outside. It's hard to go from working out in nice weather to getting sick and then it's cold. And be like, oh yeah, let me go work out in the cold while I'm trying to get over something. So hopefully I can get back in the habit, and hopefully I can get back to work because I need money. Like, a lot of thought is being put into figuring out what I'm going to eat. And then, right now, there's someone living with us, the family, friend. He's been keeping me up. God bless him. It's kind of messing up my ability to do stuff. I got all this free time. I gotta figure it out. I'll post tomorrow, and it'll premiere a year later. Yeah. So like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Hopefully this channel is bigger and a lot of you are watching it. Peace.